Retail businesses around the world can play a big part in addressing climate change, and Tesco is determined to take the lead. In 2009, Tesco opened the world's first zero-carbon supermarket and has opened several more since. Tesco's climate change targets are designed to reduce carbon emissions from the areas where it has an impact, in Tesco stores and distribution centres, in the supply chain of its products, and the carbon footprint of its customers. Ultimately, Tesco aims to be a zero-carbon business by 2050, and building zero-carbon stores is key to achieving this.
We are really proud here in Ramsey to be the world's first zero-carbon store, and the way we run the store has a massive impact operationally.
In our zero-carbon stores, the net CO2 emissions over the course of a year is zero. So that means emissions from electricity, gas and refrigerants. And also the amount of energy that we take from the grid is less than the amount that we put back from low-carbon and renewable technologies. Reducing the emissions of a building is very important for us in the first instance before we add renewables. So we've used high-performance glazing throughout the store, and we've used more of that glazing so that we can have as much natural lighting as possible, and we can switch the electric lights off when we don't need them. Where we do need the lights, we've used really energy efficient lighting. In addition, when the weather is right, we've used roof vents so that we can heat and cool the building with the outside air, thereby reducing the emissions that we use for mechanical ventilation. We also have timber throughout the store within the cladding and the frame, which helps to reduce the embodied carbon of the building.
And lots of little things help us save energy as well, from the hand dryers in the toilets, the ovens in our bakery, the chiller doors, which are saloon doors, which save energy. Also, on our fridges and freezers, we have sliding doors that reduce the energy costs and keep the food cooler.
These fridges use carbon dioxide instead of the traditional refrigerant gas, hydrofluorocarbons, to keep the fridges cold. Carbon dioxide has a significantly lower impact on global warming than traditional fridge gases, and it'll play a major part in reducing Tesco's carbon footprint. The Ramsey store also includes other features which reduce its wider environmental impact.
We have many ways of saving water here in Ramsey. What we do is we collect the rainwater from the roof, which helps flush our toilets and work our car wash. We also have a man-made swale which collects water from our car park and naturally lets it drain back to the farmlands. We also have energy-saving taps in our toilets which save a lot of water as well.
Extra energy that the store needs is supplied by a combined heat and power plant, which is fueled by waste oils. Any excess that the store doesn't need is put back into the national grid, and any heat generated is used to warm the building and provide hot water. There are even solar-powered lights outside.
It's very important to us that we track the performance of our environmental initiatives. So since Ramsey opened in 2009, we've been monitoring its performance. We've compared the carbon savings that have been delivered to our standard stores, and we know that for appliance power, we've achieved a 44% reduction compared with a standard store.
What's more, energy used for heating, ventilation and cooling was 66% less than a standard Tesco store. This, as well as the energy savings from efficient appliances and refrigeration, has delivered real annual cost savings on the energy bill for the store.
And when we look at the impact of having natural CO2 as well as the doors and fridges, we've achieved a 69% reduction compared with a standard fridge. For our combined heat and power plant, we generate 250 kilowatts of peak power, and over the course of the year, we generated in the first year enough power to serve more than 350 standard UK homes.
Opening stores such as Ramsey is critical to helping Tesco deliver its carbon targets in the UK. It allows low-carbon technology to be tested so Tesco can decide whether to roll out the technology to its other stores. Environmental features such as lobbies, LED lights within freezer cabinets, and doors on fridges in express stores have now been installed across Tesco's UK stores.
Well, I think it's a great looking building and I love the timber features, and I think the environmental aspect of it is really great, so it's fantastic.
I like coming here, it's nice and bright in the area and it's a nice experience.
Well, for me, being green is very important, and I think it's nice to shop somewhere that cares about the environment too.
Ramsey was our first zero carbon store to open, but since then we've opened 3 more. We've opened Welshpool and Born in the UK, and we've opened Euroma in the Czech Republic. The Asia Academy also recently opened, and that's zero carbon. And the first zero carbon store is due to open in Asia later this year in Thailand. Opening zero carbon stores in different markets is very important because it allows us to test the technologies in different environments, as well as to examine the market influences on these technologies. Since Ramsey, we're working on the next generation of zero carbon technologies, and we hope to implement these very soon.
So we're really proud here at Ramsey for what we've done. We've made a real difference to our local community and starting to make a real difference as a company. Great for Tesco's, great for the customers, but also great for the environment.